Hello everyone, welcome back to Chano, your go-to channel for in-depth analysis of current events. Today we're diving into a topic that has left many Kenyans scratching their heads. Why has President William Ruto given critical ministries like the Ministry of National Treasury and Planning and the Ministry of Energy to the opposition? Let's break it down. First, let's understand the significance of these ministries. The Ministry of National Treasury and Planning is where all the key financial decisions are made, everything from budgeting to tax policies. The Ministry of Energy, on the other hand, is the backbone of our country's infrastructure, responsible for electricity generation, distribution, and overall energy policies. These are not just ordinary ministries. They are the engines that drive Kenya's economy. The Ministry of National Treasury has been at the center of controversy, especially with the introduction of punitive tax measures that have caused widespread public uproar.
This notion that high tax rates will raise high tax revenue. The reality is the opposite. I don't want to mention who drives us there, but there are so many colleagues here to tell you exactly what we need to do. So because high taxes cannot bring you high tax revenue, what do we need to do? We need to study how we can optimize each tax instrument.
The government is now in the last-minute plans to reintroduce the contentious eco-levy tax in its new revenue-raising proposals as it seeks to collect 150.
There are about 49. Some don't even have financial implication. Some just are aligning the laws. Eco-levy, we will target those areas that would not affect the common mwananchi. That those sensitive areas, like what was widely talked about, sanitary pads, etc., those ones we can't make a mistake. Because they will tell us why they oppose it. They will tell us, because for me, you know them, they are in business, but we also have an interest as a country. This country is not a dumping place. So we are saying if you are creating, if you are injurious to the environment, then you must pay for helping make good what you have, the harm that you have caused, tax amnesty. And we collected, because of that, the government collected 43 billion. So tax amnesty is beneficial both to the taxpayer and also to the government.
Remember the finance bill that sparked protests across the country, particularly among the Gen Z population. It was this ministry that pushed those measures forward. Now, the newly appointed cabinet secretary, who was once a vocal critic of these policies when he was in the opposition, is hinting at reintroducing them. This raises a crucial question. Why is someone who once opposed these measures now in charge of enforcing them? The Ministry of Energy is no less critical. This ministry has been plagued by major scandals, ranging from corruption in energy projects to the frequent national blackouts that have disrupted lives and businesses across the country. These blackouts are not just an inconvenience, they're a symptom of deeper issues within the ministry, including mismanagement and lack of transparency. So why would President Ruto hand over these critical ministries to the opposition? Some analysts believe it's a calculated political move. By placing the opposition in charge of these contentious ministries, the president may be trying to neutralize criticism and shift blame. If the punitive tax measures lead to further public discontent, the blame could easily fall on the opposition, not the ruling party. The newly appointed cabinet secretary for the National Treasury has already hinted at the return of the controversial finance bill, which had previously led to the so-called Gen Z revolution. This is the same CS who was at the forefront of opposing this bill when he was on the other side of the aisle. Now, in a twist of fate, he's in a position to push it forward. But what does this mean for ordinary Kenyans? If these ministries continue to push through unpopular policies like the finance bill, we could see more protests, more economic strain on the average Kenyan, and possibly even greater political instability. The frequent blackouts and energy scandals further exacerbate the situation, leaving Kenyans in a state of uncertainty. In conclusion, President Ruto's decision to hand over critical ministries to the opposition is more than just a political move. It's a high-stakes gamble that could have far-reaching consequences for Kenya. Whether this strategy will pay off or backfire remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the actions taken by these ministries in the coming months will be closely watched by every Kenyan. Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Chano for more in-depth content. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of President Ruto's decision? Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.